What's up, everybody? It's Chris, also known as TheAireaidLord to many people on YouTube and throughout the gaming community. Today is another gaming update for November 7th, 2011. And just as always, I want to stress how important these gaming updates are. This one is going to be extremely important because it's actually going to be the last gaming update for quite a while. Primarily because I'm not going to be making them just because of all of the games that are coming out. I mean, this week is... we're kind of winding down as far as games go, but still there are lots of major releases that are coming out, some that I'm anticipating very much, and I want to talk about them at least a little bit so that you know what to expect in terms of when I'm going to be playing the games, what time I'm going to be playing the games, and what order I'm going to be playing the games, because there are lots of games coming out, and I know that's important to everyone watching my videos. So, also, one other thing, I usually make my gaming updates on Tuesday just because it's easier for me, but today is actually Monday, and I decided to make it Monday for a couple of reasons. Number one, I have stuff going on tomorrow, both with my personal life and obviously, going to buy some games and stuff like that. And it's just more convenient because this gaming update is important. And I think it's probably going to be like in my top upload section so people know where to go to find it and so that you know what to expect from my game playthroughs when they come out. So let's start with the gaming update. We're going to recap what I did over the past week. And I pretty much only did one major thing, and that was Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. And this was special for a couple of reasons. Number one, it was my first PlayStation 3 playthrough. As you know, I got my PlayStation 3 in mid-October, and I've been loving it. I've been playing some classic games, but those games were old releases. Uncharted 3 was really the first release to come out this year that was exclusive, that was really good. I know Resistance 3 came out, but that game came out before I got the PlayStation 3, and also people have told me that it's really not as good as Uncharted, and it was kind of a letdown compared to the other Resistance games, so I decided not to get it just because, for those reasons, and I already have a lot of games to play, so unfortunately I'm not going to get to it. So sorry Resistance 3, but I'm not going to be able to play you this year. So, oh well, maybe in the future, but that's the way Resistance stands in case you were wondering. Yeah, so I played Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. I did two things. First, I did... I should probably set my preferences to busy. Well, I usually don't, but if I get messages, I will. But anyways, I did two main things for Uncharted. First of all, I did the campaign. I started on Wednesday, November 2nd, after the game came out. And I uploaded a couple of videos of the campaign. I really didn't do many of the campaign videos because usually during the week I have stuff going on, so I'm only able to make like a couple of videos just to hold you guys over until the weekend when I can devote more time to playing. And I also did the co-op mode, which I was talking about last week. I did the co-op adventure mode, it's called. I did it with, obviously, Darkside Phil, and I also did it with my other friend, Coruchado, or Nestor, as we call him, that's his real name. And we did 3-player co-op for the Uncharted co-op adventure mode. It was pretty fun. There were 5 maps, and basically it's kind of like the campaign of Uncharted. You have to go through and solve different puzzles, and you have to kill a whole bunch of enemies. It was pretty fun. The only thing that was kind of annoying is if you watch the video and if you watch Phil's perspective, you'll know that his PlayStation 3 mic wasn't working for some reason. We never did figure out why. I think maybe it was because either it was his PlayStation 3 that was bugged or it was his mic that was bugged. And I'm having a hard time believing that it was his mic that had the problem. Primarily because he tried like 4 freaking mics. Like some of them were wired, some of them were wireless. So he tried multiple tactics in order to try to get his mics to work, and they still didn't work. So I don't know. The voice communication in PlayStation sucks. Like, I've had this system for almost a month now, and the voice chat sucks ass. Look how fucking easy look how fucking easy it is. Alright, say I want to... Alright, here's my friends list, okay? Say I want to send a friend... Or, not a friend request. Say I want to send a voice chat message to my friend Wadham Top Dog, who just got offline for whatever fucking reason. Um, basically, what I would do, look, you have all these options. Invite to party, invite to private chat, invite to connect video chat, send message. There's so many options. It's so easy. You can even go over and view his friends, view his bio. It's so easy just to view people's shit. For whatever reason on the PlayStation 3, it's impossible. You click on the person's name, and it comes up with like a list of trophies, and it's like, view profile, and you can only view like 2 games. It's like, what the hell? So then you go into the voice settings, and it's like, alright, I want to tap it to my Bluetooth headset, I want it to be coming out of the system, but oh, wait a minute, if I put the volume too loud, it's going to echo through my TV and cause all the volume to fuck up. It's like, come on, Sony, please. Can you make a console, that is straightforward? This is one thing I have to say. Now that I have both consoles, I have to say, Sony makes their hardware better equipped for different situations. Like, as a whole, the PlayStation 3 console is a more fit console. It's designed and programmed and constructed way more, intuitively than the 360. But the 360 has an extremely, focused voice chat, message center, friends. It's so easy to communicate with people. For PlayStation, you can't go to a party. You can't have one guy playing Call of Duty and another guy playing Grand Theft Auto and the two of you talking back and forth. You can't do that on PlayStation 3. You can do that on 360, but for some reason, the online capabilities are very limited. And I guess you could say, well, Sony doesn't charge you and Xbox does, so, Xbox has the better system. But, I guess you could make that argument, but in my opinion, Xbox has way better communication. Sony has good hardware, just with their system running more smoothly than, the 360. The 360 has so many fucking problems with the red ring and all that. So, anyways, I digress. I don't know why I just went off into a tangent with Sony and Microsoft, but needless to say, Phil's mic didn't work. It was working sometimes, like it would go in and out. So, for the most part, it was just Kurochado and myself talking back and forth about different stuff, so that was that. And as far as hate from haters, like, I know when I did the Moon Zombie gameplay with Phil and Kurochado, I got a lot of hate. I didn't really get a lot of hate this time, primarily because, I guess, people like my commentary. Maybe the footage wasn't as popular, but for whatever reason, I didn't get as much hate as last time. Some people like my footage, some people thumbed them down, but it's, the usual stuff, so I don't really take it personally or anything. So it was what it was, and, that's that. So I completed the co-op with them, and I was actually able to complete the campaign after, and by the time this video uploads, my last 2 campaign videos will be uploaded to YouTube. For whatever reason, they didn't upload last night. I closed the lid and let my computer freaking upload all the footage, but 2 videos failed to upload because YouTube just has a shitty uploading system. So, unfortunately, when I came home today, I had to go on my computer and upload those videos, so people probably think that, I didn't complete the campaign, or I skipped it, or I quit, but I did not. I beat the campaign, and I had a couple of things to say about the campaign. The campaign was a pretty good campaign. But if you want to, listen to my full thoughts, go check out my verdict video. Well, it's not really my verdict video. It was my campaign impressions. I still have to do the online play for Uncharted 3, and I'll explain more about that as I continue my gaming update. Okay? Let me get a sip of water. So that was it. Co-op campaign of Uncharted 3. So, I still have to do multiplayer, and there's also, a million games coming out. So, what can you expect for games this week, week after, all that good stuff? First game I'm doing is the game that I'm most hyped for. I've been hyped for this game since 2009. Once I beat the campaign of this game, I knew there was going to be a sequel. The campaign was a cliffhanger. I wanted to know what was going to happen. And now finally, in one day, I'm going to figure it out. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. An insanely hyped release. Obviously, if you're a 360, PlayStation 3 owner, PC gamer, whatever the fuck you are, you know what Call of Duty is. If you're a gamer in general, you know what Call of Duty is. It's coming out tomorrow. Some people have broken street date and actually gotten early copies of the game. And I'm glad that YouTube is cracking down and, you know, giving these assholes fucking strikes, because these people don't deserve to play the game before release date, okay? I hate when I go to these channels and everyone's like, oh, I'm so successful because I broke the street date of 5 games that came out this year. I got Gears of War 3 a week earlier. I got Modern Warfare 3 a couple days early because GameStop, you know, if I pay GameStop more money, you know, it was one of those under-the-table agreements. It's stupid. These people should have their entire channel shut down and basically be told, fuck you, don't fucking do that again, play by the rules, and get the game when it comes out, alright? I never break street date. I always get the game either when it comes out or the day after. So, I think that's foul play, it's unethical, and I don't think it's right for people to be uploading game playthroughs of a game that hasn't even fucking come out yet. Like, there are exceptions though, alright? When I went to New York Comic Con, I obviously took footage of Prototype 2. That game hasn't come out yet. But I was playing a version of the game that the people who developed the game were allowing people to play, and they wanted you to upload footage of it, alright? I did not own that game in any way, so it was okay, and I got permission to do that. So, what these people are doing by uploading footage of a game that hasn't come out yet is not right, and I think they should be kicked off of YouTube. But anyways, Modern Warfare 3 comes out tomorrow, and I'm probably going to start the campaign Wednesday. This is usually what I do. I usually, Tuesday afternoon, because every game comes out Tuesday, we already know this by now, but on Tuesday afternoon, probably tomorrow, I'm going to go out, oh my god, to GameStop and get my copy of Modern Warfare 3. I did pre-order it, and I'm going to unbox the game. I usually don't do unboxing videos. I've only done 2 unboxings, one for my camera and one for my PlayStation 3. There's really no need to unbox the games I get, because I get the standard edition of these games. Oh my god. Fuck my stomach. But I usually get the standard edition of these games. I don't go all out and get the collector's editions, because I don't have the money to buy the collector's editions. And the only thing that comes with the collector's editions is, you know, oh, I got a trophy, and I got an art book, and I got a director's cut. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but, you know, am I really going to have to pay $30 extra for that shit? But whatever. Maybe if it's a game series I really like, I'll get it, but Modern Warfare 3, I looked at the Hardened Edition, or the Prestige Edition, or whatever the fuck edition they have for this game. Really, there aren't many good things with it. I mean, I know for Modern Warfare 2 they had like a night vision headset. I don't really know what they have for Modern Warfare 3, but I'm really not interested in getting the Hardened Edition or whatever it's called, so. Modern Warfare 3, I will be getting it, playing the campaign, and I actually have a couple of days off this week, so I'm going to be playing multiplayer a lot, because multiplayer, you know, it's easy to rank up, easy to get new weapons, game modes, so I'm going to be playing a lot of multiplayer. I'm going to be playing all the multiplayer modes, that's what I said. Multiplayer modes, that's what I wanted to say. Whoopie-doo-doo! Multiplayer modes for Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to be doing them probably Thursday, Friday. I'm going to be uploading all that footage. You're going to see a lot of footage from Modern Warfare 3 as far as the online play. The campaign probably shouldn't take me too long. I mean, let's face it, these games really don't have, you know, the standard first-person shooters. You know, Battlefield 3's campaign wasn't really long, and I'm not anticipating Modern Warfare 3's campaign to be long by any feet. So, campaign should be, you know, or maybe roughly 5 hours. I'll beat the campaign, move on to multiplayer, and I actually did ask Phil and Crociato if they wanted to do some of the survival mode, which is a new mode for Modern Warfare 3, which looks like a horde mode, but it's thrown into a Call of Duty style atmosphere. I haven't talked to them really about it. I did ask them, but unfortunately Phil's phone fucking broke, so I don't have a way of communicating with him on my cell phone. So, I mean, actually, I don't know. I mean, maybe he got his number transferred over to the new BlackBerry he has, but if not, I'm going to have to get his phone number when I see him next. But, you know, I've already done 2 co-op playthroughs with him, so it doesn't really matter. I actually have other friends that are looking forward to playing this game, and they might want to be in my videos for the survival mode. So it's not a big deal if I don't get to play it with him, but that's just a thought I had. As far as co-op goes. So that's that. And I know another game that comes out this week is Skyrim. And Skyrim is, in the Oblivion series. And it comes out 11/11/11. And I don't think I'm going to get it on release date. And primarily, I think what I'm going to do is wait until Tuesday, November 15th. Because 3 games come out that day, and I think I'm just going to I'm going to save the gas, I'm going to save the money, I'm going to make one trip, okay? Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to GameStop on that one day, and I'm basically going to get all 4 games. And if you don't know what 4 games I'm talking about, the 4 games are obviously Skyrim, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Saints Row the Third, and possibly Halo Combat Evolved, the HD Anniversary Edition. I might be getting Halo, I don't know about it. Definitely Assassin's Creed. Maybe, I'm probably going to get Saints Row. My friend Bottom Top Dog wants to play Saints Row. I've never played a Saints Row game. I've been playing GTA all these years. I've never gotten Saints Row. So Saints Row is 100%. And Skyrim's obviously 100%. Skyrim's going to take a while. It's an RPG, so I'm going to have to be playing that on a, day by day. I'm going to have to see how my playthrough of that goes. And Assassin's Creed I'm anticipating. So those 4 games I'm going to get on one day. And basically, as far as my playthroughs go, I'm going to do Assassin's Creed Revelations first that next week. Because Assassin's Creed I'm looking forward to more than any of the other games, I'm going to be quite honest. So once I beat Modern Warfare 3 this week and do the multiplayer and give my verdict comparing Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Assassin's Creed Revelations starting the week after, probably on the Wednesday. Then, after, I'm going to do more of the campaign. Assassin's Creed campaign is pretty long. It depends sometimes. Sometimes it's a really long campaign. Assassin's Creed 2 had a long campaign. Brotherhood had a shortened campaign. Not really sure how long this campaign is going to be. So what I'm going to do is play through Assassin's Creed, see how far I get. Then I might do some multiplayer, because I know it has multiplayer. Then I might take a break and move on to Skyrim, because Skyrim will have been out for almost a week by that point. Then I'll get a feel for Skyrim, get a feel for the world of Skyrim, because I played a little bit of Oblivion 4, but not much of it. Then after I do some Skyrim, I will play a little Saints Row, maybe with my friend Bottom Top Dog. And if I buy it, I'll try to do a complete playthrough of Halo Combat Evolved. I'll just rush through the whole campaign, because it's the same game that we played on the Xbox 10 years ago, only with upgraded graphics and a couple of Halo Reach maps. And I don't even play Halo Reach anymore, so that's a fucking waste. So that's the schedule for my games, and that's what you can expect. So coming up, Modern Warfare 3. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed my gaming update. It's going to be big. These games are going to be huge. These are the games that I'm anticipating. Modern Warfare 3 and Assassin's Creed for sure. Those are the 2 games that I'm really looking forward to. I hope you have enjoyed my footage so far. And oh yeah, one thing I actually forgot. I still have to play Uncharted multiplayer and Battlefield 3 multiplayer. I'm probably going to do that this week. I'm going to actually do like a multiplayer day or something. I'm going to do Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, and Uncharted 3. Probably Thursday and Friday I'm going to do the multiplayer for those games. I'm going to give my verdict on Uncharted 3, since once I complete the multiplayer, I will have completed everything on Uncharted 3. I will complete Battlefield 3, because as you know, I kind of flipped out on Battlefield 3 because of all the glitches and errors in the system and EA servers being down. So I'm going to give Battlefield 3 one last chance to redeem itself with, with its shitty online play, and I will then be able to do my ultimate verdict, Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3, and tell you which game is worth your money and which is not. Because Battlefield 3, it's not that the gameplay sucks, it's that they didn't test the game. There are too many glitches, too many errors, the servers being down, the game freezing up my console. It just feels like a poorly programmed game. From what I've seen, from what you've seen watching my videos, it's very evident. So So that's that, alright? I'm not trying to trash DICE and EA, but that's my impressions on Battlefield's multiplayer so far, okay? And I'll go over that when I review both those games in my Ultimate Verdict video, okay? So that's it. Next footage will be Modern Warfare 3's campaign. Really looking forward to it. This is it. This is hopefully the end of the Modern Warfare series. If they have a cliffhanger ending for this game, then obviously, there's going to be a Modern Warfare 4, which would kind of be, retarded, but whatever. So that's it. That's the TheAireaidLord's gaming update for November 7th. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for some gaming. Call of Duty is next.